Speaking of soda and the abomination that is, there was Hubba Bubba soda. Hubba Bubba soda. I have never seen this before in my life. This is literally a serendipitous post that I just came across. Soda that apparently tastes like Hubba Bubba bubblegum. But hey, for those watching or wait, they did have a diet version. I would have to try this. Honestly, I would have to try this. What, there's no Bazooka Joe flavored soda? Come on. Gee, your hair smells... That's the name of the product? Gee, your hair smells terrific? Dude, you guys are in a classroom. Why are you all up in our face? Teacher, I'm being harassed by bro dude. 1995, reboot Pog Slammers and full set of Pogs. Bro, they got a full set of Pogs. Bro, oh my God. Oh, these things are stupid. All right, here's the thing about popcorn balls. I've had like one or two decent ones. Okay. But as a Halloween treat goes, I don't want somebody giving me a smushed up ball of popcorn. Give me the chocolate. Give me the, Reese's peanut butter cups, the Snickers, something. Like, no, I love popcorn balls. They are right, but not for Halloween. This is for me is more of a Christmas thing. Don't ask me why. This is like a Christmas treat. Yeah. They are all right. They're good, but not for Halloween. I could get more sugar on Halloween. I don't need the healthy snack covered in sugar. I want the sugar covered in sugar. Because that's what popcorn balls are, technically. Popcorn isn't really bad for you. A lot of fiber, whatever. Okay, covered in sugar, it's not so great for you, but whatever. It's still semi-healthy. I don't want any health, okay? That's like giving me like a seasoned broccoli, okay? I don't want that. Red line, 1980s red line. I was envious. And no front brakes, question mark? Okay, here's the thing about bikes back in the day. Okay, when you had brakes, you backpedaled. That was your brakes. There wasn't a little handbrake. Okay, bikes that had hand brakes, okay, those were pathetic, okay? If you were a kid in the 80s, backpedal. That's how you did that. You always had to position your foot a particular way. So when you wanted to stop, when you were going about 78 miles an hour down a hill you shouldn't be going, you had to backpedal. And you had to hit that thing hard. And you would skid. You get those cool skid marks, man. It was cool. Not a handbrake. I'm braking slowly. Bro. Also ruin the tires. Dude, I went through so many tires, you have no idea. I would destroy tires. I would have to get new tires every month. That's how much I used the bike. It was insane. Are you afraid of the dark? No, I was born of darkness. I'm fine. A cassette so durable, a leopard can bite on it and it'll be okay. What the hell? Mission Hill. Oh my God. Dude. All right. If you've never seen an indie cartoon from back in the day, this is a really good one to go to. Because it was more mature in scope. And it was actually like, it was good. It was really good. It's kind of along the lines of Daria, that kind of thing. They also had a cake opening theme as well, I think. So this was a good show. I don't think they ever released this on HD yet. I think it would be easy enough to upscale, but the color palettes were amazing. They were like literally mixed especially for it. So yeah, if you've never seen it, it's probably on some streaming service. But I don't know, shows like Daria and stuff like that, I don't know if they would land well with the kind of dullard audience that is Earth, Because here's the thing, as media has... This is, all right, essentially this is old media. You know how people refer to like television, cable, and stuff like that as old media, or legacy media. This was a legacy media type thing. So it would be a show that would come on at a certain time during the day, like Seinfeld or anything like that. Those days are fast going away. So people aren't going to put that much effort and time into creating something like this when that audience isn't there. Right now, it's just quick. You know, if they did anything with this or this type of material, it would have to be super, super short for the attention span that just needs to keep skipping past everything to get to everything else that they're going to skip past. You know? So, yeah, same thing with the critic, too. What's up? Steampunk.
I loved Daria as a kid/teen. I rewatched it last year on streaming. It hits differently and I see it differently now and get more of the comical satire.
Well, that's the good thing about shows like that. When you watched them when you were younger, you're like, you found it to be good. But now you can watch it on a whole other level and you're like, it's even better, you know? But the tellers of your future, maybe your future. Old change machine. Oh my God. Dude, I haven't seen one of those in forever. $1 or $5 bills. Ma, I need $1 for quarters. I gotta play Street Fighter 2. Dude, not for nothing. Arcades were awesome. Where you lived, there was a Nathan's, you know, like Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs. They also had an arcade built in there. They had these. And you would just go in there quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter. I felt bad for the old guy. Okay, because there was that old guy. There you go. They would literally just with the quarters, with their fingers, real old dude at that time. So he was probably like 70, just doling out quarters, slowly going deaf from all the arcade sounds. He was always yelling, you know. Those places were loud, by the way. There was no volume controls on those cabinets. They wheeled them out, you plug them in, and it's like volume level 10 all the time. As loud as the speaker could go without blowing out the system. So, poor old guy. You know, they got one of these in there. He's like, yeah. He would just sit there in a chair. Because everyone would go over to the coin machine because they didn't want to go to the old guy. He was like, I got quarters. Nobody cares. Machines were taking over, man. Back when arcade cabinets were all over the place, even in 7-Elevens and junk. Yeah. Dude, there was a pharmacy locally where you lived. It was and I'm saying an old-timey pharmacy. This was a pharmacy that had a built-in diner with a couple of stools that you would eat at the counter. That is how old school this place was. They had Metal Slug arcade cabinet in there, and it was awesome. Go.
We had one of those guys, but we called him Arcade Grandpa. He was super nice.
Yeah.
Could tell he loved doing it. It was sad when he passed away because it was like we lost a grandparent.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's those little people throughout your lives that you view them as periphery characters in your life, but then you don't realize how essential they were to a multitude of lives, you know, and merely just by handing out quarters, you know? He was that person that everybody knew that kept the kids off the street because they were playing video games, you know, that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I appreciate people like that. They're the unsung heroes of our community. Yeah. Back before you could just buy these arcade games on Steam. There is something, I do miss arcades. Out of all the things I tend to miss, record stores, arcades. Because we spent the majority of our time as a kid in record stores or arcades, you know? And I feel like the internet has devalued both of them so much that I don't care about looking for a rare record anymore because I can find it anywhere. And I don't care about looking for a game anywhere because they're everywhere, you know? However, by comparison to the record store / arcade thing, the arcade had such a vibe to it with all the machines going off all the time. It was great, you know? And you can't replicate that. You really can't unless you get your own cabinets and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure there's an arcade ASMR channel on the internet, but it's not the same. It was the loudness. Back then, you could smoke in those places. The floors were terrible. It's the sticky floors, the smell of smoke, the loud flashing lights, everything. It was amazing, you know? And, you know, to watch that slowly, you know, kind of poof. Barcades don't count, okay? It's not the same for me, you know? But, record stores were just kind of cool, depending on who worked there at the day, As someone like you, it surprised me your favorite places are when snot-nosed children got their disgusting fingers everywhere. I used to wipe stuff down as a kid. No joke. I would at least use my sleeve if I didn't have a sanitary napkin. I was like a little Niles Crane or a little Sheldon. I'd have the little wipes and just... And there were certain things I would just not touch because even whatever was on it, I didn't want to get it on my sleeve. So, yeah. I didn't mind germs back then because the germs didn't kill me. It didn't get me violently ill. It was like I got a cold, I got a sickness, whatever. I power through it. Not like it is now. Forget about it. Arcade floors always had like the abstract sort of carpet with outer space designs. Yeah, so whatever fell on it would just blend in, Because people always had pizza, soda, drinks, and all that other crap. And then there was a time where they're like, don't bring anything in here, because kids would always knock over beverages into the cabinets. It was crazy. Hey, there you go. Away messages. There you go. Look, it's here, man, open just to feel. Oh, bro, you were so emo back then. Look at that. I'm away. Save for later use. That's kind of cool. I wish I could do that with Twitter. Just have an away message. I'm never answering any responses.